The Marvel Cinematic Universe has grown quite a bit since its inception in 2008, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. In fact, Anthony and Joe Russo's upcoming Avengers films, Avengers: Infinity War, and the currently untitled Avengers 4, will be a culmination of everything the MCU has been leading up to. A showdown with Thanos. A story like that requires a lot of costume crime fighters, and Marvel's looking to deliver. Here's a rundown for the roster of every superhero slated to appear. Captain America. An Avengers film isn't complete without Captain America. He is the first Avenger, after all, and Chris Evans' contract confirms him for 2 more Marvel movies, which will presumably be the next 2 Avengers movies. But the thing is, Evans may be appearing only as Steve Rogers, not Captain America. Why? Because according to Joe Russo, Rogers quit the whole Captain America gig. Russo told Huffington Post, "I think him dropping that shield in Captain America Civil War is him letting go of that identity. It's him admitting that certainly the identity of Captain America was in conflict with the very personal choice that he was making." Iron Man. Captain America may be the first Avenger, but without Iron Man, there probably wouldn't even be a Marvel Cinematic Universe. He shepherded the entire franchise so far, and will continue to do so in Avengers: Infinity War. Robert Downey Jr. confirmed his return for the upcoming Avengers film to Entertainment Tonight in December 2016.
Am I in?
You have a start date.
We have a start date. I have yet to be released from my Marvel contract. You heard it here first.
Thor. Sure, mere mortals might see superheroes as gods, but Thor literally is one, and he'll definitely be back to battle Thanos in Infinity War. While doing press for Avengers: Age of Ultron, Chris Hemsworth confirmed that his contract with Marvel extends to Thor: Ragnarok, as well as the next 2 Avengers movies. Joe Russo added to the hype while doing press for Captain America: Civil War, saying, "I'm excited to work with Thor. They're doing some really interesting stuff with Ragnarok, and where he's going to be at the beginning of Infinity War is going to be a very interesting place, and I think very profound." On top of that, fans got their first glimpse of Thor sharing screen time with the Guardians of the Galaxy at Comic-Con 2017. Hulk. Hulk's an interesting character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Not only was he recast from Edward Norton to Mark Ruffalo, but he hasn't received a solo movie since 2008. While Ruffalo is scheduled to appear in Thor: Ragnarok and the upcoming Avengers movies, he isn't likely to appear in a solo Hulk movie. To compensate for that, Ruffalo says Marvel has created a narrative for Bruce Banner that will feel like one. He told Yahoo Movies, "We've worked a really interesting arc into Thor 3, Avengers 3 and 4 for Banner that I think will, when it's all added up, will feel like a Hulk movie, a standalone movie." Black Widow. This one's a no-brainer, but Scarlett Johansson has officially confirmed that she will be back as Black Widow for Avengers: Infinity War, telling MTV News UK that she's excited to be back on set with her friends from the other films. While Johansson has yet to show up in any set photos, someone who appears to be a stunt double for Black Widow has been spotted on the movie's set in Scotland. Scarlet Witch. Elizabeth Olsen made her Marvel debut in the end credit scene of Captain America: The Winter Soldier, but she showed her full powers as Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch, in Avengers: Age of Ultron. While her twin brother Quicksilver died in the film, her story isn't over. Joe Russo hinted at Scarlet Witch's ongoing transformation, saying, "She's on a growth arc and it's part of her development. It really has to do with her character specifically going on a journey to understand what the limits of her powers are. We'll get to see where she goes in Infinity War." Hawkeye. Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye has been an integral part of the Avengers since the beginning. He made his debut in Thor and continued to appear in both Avengers films as well as Captain America: Civil War. Renner says he's scheduled to appear in Infinity War, but he's unsure of his involvement in Avengers 4.
I don't know. Outside of my involvement or anything else, I can't tell you. What if I'm dead in the first one? I don't know.
Vision. Paul Bettany has been around since the very beginning, voicing Tony Stark's personal AI system Jarvis in every Iron Man film.
Power at 400% capacity.
How about that?
With Avengers: Age of Ultron, he took on another role, Vision, an android capable of immense power and knowledge, thanks to the Mind Stone. With an Infinity Stone literally stuck inside his robot skull, you can bet that the Vision will be back for Infinity War. Winter Soldier. Sebastian Stan's role as the Winter Soldier is only going to get bigger from here on out as he finally moves on from the Captain America trilogy to appear in Avengers: Infinity War. Details are few, and knowing Marvel's preference for secrecy, they'll probably keep it that way for a while. But the character's involvement has been confirmed, and Stan has been spotted hitting the gym to get into shape for his next round as the Winter Soldier. Doctor Strange. Benedict Cumberbatch is one of the latest actors to make his debut in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and his character, Doctor Strange, plays a vital role in the war against Thanos and his quest for galactic domination. Marvel head honcho Kevin Feige has confirmed Doctor Strange's involvement. Since he wears the Time Stone, it's safe to assume he'll have a bigger role in the movie, and with Thanos, than we know. Wong. Doctor Strange won't be without his mentor and sidekick in Avengers Infinity War. Both actor Benedict Wong and producer Kevin Feige have confirmed that Wong will appear in the upcoming team-up movie, with Feige calling him a very key character for us. Wong, for his part, says he's excited to see how the relationship between Wong and Doctor Strange changes in the future, saying, "I still think that Strange does need Wong's guidance. It's the knowledge that Wong has, being the librarian, reading all those books. I think it's going to unfold into something interesting in the next one." Star-Lord. Ever since Guardians of the Galaxy, fans have been waiting to see those unlikely heroes team up with the Avengers. At the time, the notion of an Avengers-Guardians crossover seemed pretty unlikely. Even Guardians director James Gunn thought so.
We really are separate from the Avengers.
Yes.
And
However, it looks like things are finally coming together with the Guardians showcased in the promo material released at the 2017 San Diego Comic-Con. Anthony Russo told comicbook.com, "Joe Russo and I are both big fans of what James Gunn has done. Star-Lord is a fantastic character, and Chris Pratt is an awesome performer, so you'd be very excited." Considering fans have been waiting for this crossover for years, he's right. We are excited. Gamora. Zoe Saldana, who plays Gamora, also confirmed her role in Infinity War while on the red carpet at the 2017 Golden Globes.
We're going to see you in Infinity War, from what I hear. Have you seen the script?
She added that while she's happy to be involved in the film, she's not looking forward to spending 5 hours getting covered in green makeup every day. Who can blame her? Nebula. Nebula's hero status may not be fully cemented yet, but she's generally on the side of the good guys when it comes to the fight against Thanos. Actress Karen Gillan confirmed to the BBC that she's set to appear in Avengers Infinity War, although she noted that it's just going to be a little appearance. Still, given how connected Nebula's story is to Thanos, it should be interesting to see how she plays into the movie's events. Groot. Groot may only say 3 words, but he's more than capable of capturing the hearts of the audience. To Vin Diesel, though, it isn't enough just to have Groot in an Avengers movie. He wants some screen time with the Hulk. He said, "I know somewhere in the Marvel Universe there's a moment when you will see Groot and Hulk have a few words. I think there's going to be a moment that we're all waiting for, and whether you know it or not, you are waiting to see Groot and the Hulk get down." Rocket. Guardians of the Galaxy writer-director James Gunn confirmed Rocket's involvement in Infinity War on Twitter, saying that his brother Sean Gunn will be doing the motion capture on set for Rocket in Avengers Infinity War, just as he has in the 2 Guardians movies. Rocket may also have an important role, as suggested some possible concept art that shows him fighting alongside Chris Hemsworth's Thor. Drax the Destroyer. Dave Bautista got his big break in Hollywood playing Drax the Destroyer in Guardians of the Galaxy. Since then, he starred in the James Bond film Spectre and will be appearing in Blade Runner 2049 as well as the upcoming Highlander reboot. But somewhere along the line, he plans to carve out some room for Avengers Infinity War. What's more, he really wants to team up with Iron Man. "I've said all along I want to work with RDJ, man. I want to work with Robert Downey Jr. He's Iron Man. He's Tony Stark, man. He's the guy." Mantis. Mantis, played by Canadian actress Pom Klementieff, made her cinematic debut in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. But that won't be her only appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Obviously excited by her involvement in MCU, Klementieff couldn't wait to share the news of her appearing in Avengers Infinity War. And she did so by posting a picture of the Avengers number 123 cover on Instagram, a comic book issue in which Mantis' origin is revealed. Just in case there was any confusion as to whether she'd appear in the film, Klementieff followed up with another photo of herself wearing an Infinity War beanie. Spider-Man. Spider-Man showing up in Captain America Civil War was one of the best parts of the Marvel Studios Sony partnership, and so it comes as no surprise that the character will appear in Avengers Infinity War. Tom Holland's involvement was first confirmed in a video Marvel Studios released teasing the film. Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige later confirmed this as well, saying that in addition to Captain America Civil War and Spider-Man Homecoming, Spidey's set to appear in Avengers Infinity War, Avengers 4, and a second standalone movie. Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman's performance as T'Challa made a huge impression when he debuted in Captain America Civil War, and he's set to lead his own film in February 2018, just a few months before Infinity War hits theaters. Considering Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige says Black Panther will play a big part in setting up Infinity War, it's good to hear for sure that the title character will get to play a role in the team-up. Ant-Man. Paul Rudd Scott Lang had a very enthusiastic first meeting with the rest of the Avengers in Captain America Civil War, and he'll get to reunite with them in Infinity War. Rudd was spotted on set in late July as the movie neared the end of filming, with set pics showing him on the run. With Ant-Man and the Wasp set to be released shortly after Infinity War, it seems safe to say Scott will find a way out of whatever trouble he's in. but it should definitely be interesting to see which tricks he has up his sleeve this time around. War Machine. War Machine may have been in bad shape at the end of Captain America Civil War, but he'll be back for Infinity War. Don Cheadle teased his character's return in an interview with Good Morning America at Disney's D23 event, revealing that he'll be walking again courtesy of Tony Stark.
It's an augmentation. There is a...
it's semi-bionic.
It's semi-bionic. I'm like Lee Majors, but twice. I'm like the $12 million man.
While it's unclear how much War Machine will participate in the action of the film, it's good to hear he'll be sticking with the team after his tragic fall. Falcon. It was almost a given that Anthony Mackie's Falcon would appear in Infinity War, considering how integral he was to the events of Captain America Civil War. Still, fans were happy to hear that he was officially confirmed when he was invited on stage with the rest of the Infinity War cast at D23. Mackie has previously said that, as far as he knows, Falcon does survive the events of the upcoming film, so get prepared to see a lot more of him in the future of the MCU. Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.